powers. Hello everybody, it's Sephiroth level 4 for the, just catching up on stuff. So the first power-up that we want to get here is City Escape, as you saw. After you go on the big loop that sends you down this wall here, it just, sends you to this area with the two things. You see on the ground there is a bunch of metal boxes, you just have to break them, and inside there is the power-up. This is all post-commentary, if you can tell. You get the magic gloves. Change to magic hand in the action window, press B button. When an enemy is close, capture enemies and they turn to ball, try throwing them at other enemies. So it's kind of cool. It's kind of useless, but it's kind of cool nonetheless. You just turn an enemy into a little ball there and you can throw them at other enemies. I missed, yeah. Second power-up is in the green forest, right at before the second checkpoint. You have these little item boxes here. There's an enemy right off screen. You want to hit them and then go just a bit further and get your another power-up, the Ancient Light. Light attack to defeat multiple enemies at light speed. Press B button to charge up, then release to destroy nearby enemies. You pretty much do the spin attack and then kill everything. Now we're up to Tails' Prison Lane. This one is pretty easy. You just go to the very end of the board, but before hitting the goal ring, you kill all the enemies in the room. And it opens up this, which we couldn't get before, and killed enemies over there, and there's a power-up right beyond there. And it is the Laser Blaster. Lock-on Missile power-up. Missile spreads as it explodes to destroy enemies in a wider area, so it's pretty cool. The next power-up for Tails is in the Hidden Base. When you get up to this point where you just have all these monkeys that you destroy, you just go a little bit further, and if you jump down here, there's a bunch of metal boxes there, so you have to break through them. And when you do, there's this little room here you just have to navigate across, and you get the Mystic Melody for Tails. And yeah, it's the same as the Mystic Melody for everyone else. You just use it, and here it just opens up the path to go through so you don't have to go over. So yeah, fun times. Now we're up to Knuckles, Wild Canyon. So yeah, so you, I just sped it up from the beginning here. You just go in the thermal lift here, and you make your way to the left, all the way over to the statue here, and at the very top there's a scarab that you can dig through, and inside we go right to the room with the Mystic Melody again. And it does the same thing as the Mystic Melodies again, so now Knuckles is pimped out. But he has one more. So yeah, now we're in the Radical Highway with Shadow? Yeah. So you have this stack of boxes here and you go up. I actually accidentally missed this in my Let's Play because I'm an idiot. And you go over here, just this giant roller, you roll underneath it, and you need the light dash and go over there and you get the Flame Ring. This allows you to do powerful fire somersault. It destroys metal boxes just like Sonic's. So yeah, I actually didn't get that in my Let's Play, and it didn't impede me for some reason. Next thing for Knuckles is in the Sky Rail. Gotta chase the tornado. Yes, this is kind of annoying. You just go all the way up over here. It's it's right at the beginning of the level. There's like a rocket over there. I tried to creep along there. You see that rocket? You don't touch it. Instead, I'm just trying to figure out where it is at this point. Instead, you go to this area with the Chow box, and you go to the left of the key. Just creep along the mountainside as close as possible to see enemies appear there. So you hit that, and you go up, and here you get, surprise, it's the Ancient Light. Yes, it's the same as Sonic, so you just do a spin attack to kill a whole bunch of enemies. So I demonstrated here. It's kind of cool, actually. You just kill everything. Yeah, that's pretty awesome. And now for Eggman's things. In the first stage in the Iron Gate, so you're on this platform here that leads to the doors. You know, the platform slowly goes down. You just have to go across it, blow all the doors out, and across the hole there's a bunch of metal boxes to break, and when you do that, you get the Laser Blaster, and it works the same way as Tails's. So that means Eggman's actually better because he has the Laser Blaster and the health upgrade. Return to the Hidden Base. Yes, now in the Sand Ocean this is actually pretty easy. Just from the beginning of the level you have that rotating platform over there. So you make your way over to the rotating platform, and we couldn't do this before because the first time we were here we didn't have the means to fly across. But over there, as you can see, surprise, surprise, it's the Mystic Melody! Yeah, that kind of rhymed. So yeah, everybody gets the Mystic Melody. They have their own little uses. I'm not really going to show them off because they're kind of pointless. This just leads to a room where you can break a whole bunch of stuff. But it's kind of cool that it's like a little warp. Yeah, so it's just a whole bunch of pots that you have to break, and it's annoying. Okay, so now for Rouges, in the second stage, Dry Lagoon. This one took me a long time because it's really hard to find, especially when your TV is dark. You just have to fly. You fly around a bit, but by the Chow box over there, there is a scarab wall thing to burrow through. And when you do that, as a surprise, it's another Mystic Melody. There's actually another scarab thing to find at the very top of the level that leads to a Mystic Melody altar, but not the power-up. So this actually just leads to a warp, and yeah. Now in the security hall, that's the timed stage, just starting from the beginning of the level, there is this thing to grab to go to the middle floor, the one that's all yellow colored and stuff. So you want to do that, and then make your way to the very end of the passageway here. You actually need the Mystic Melody to do this, so that's why I didn't get it originally. So yeah, use the Mystic Melody on this altar over here, and it creates a bunch of platforms. And so you go across the platforms here, and you see there are metal boxes over there that normally you couldn't hit. And yeah, kind of glitch around over here. So yeah, you hit those, and at the end there, and here is the treasure scope. It's the same principle as Knuckles' sunglasses, except it isn't as pimpish. And there's a life over there. Kind of useless at this late stage in the game, but whatever. We still have everything.